Now, I just published a video talking about the struggle that people face while trying to go no contact with narcissistic people in their lives. Now, this could be narcissistic family members or a toxic narcissistic ex-spouse or even narcissistic coworkers. And what this struggle with going no contact is an energetic connection between you and the toxic people. Anything that you are trying to do in life energetically connects you to more things than you realize. For example, if you are trying to learn how to ride a bicycle, you're not only energetically connected to trying to learn how to ride, but you are naturally also energetically connected to the what? The bicycle. The same applies in relationships that you're trying to go no contact with. If you are energetically trying to go no contact, you are also then naturally energetically tethered to what you're trying to go no contact with. Do you see how this works? So in the video that I produced that you can watch, I'll put a link right there, I offer the solution. The solution is a simple twist of your mindset. Instead of making no contact about them, instead of making no contact, be because they are mean, they are rude, they're nasty, they're narcissistic, they're hateful, they're rageful. Instead of that being the reason you're going no contact, you shift your mindset into being, I'm going no contact to preserve my peace, to preserve my purpose in life, to protect my heart, to preserve the things that I want to achieve, to protect my goals, to protect my ambition, to protect my path in life. I am going no contact for me because of my purpose, not because of them. Now then, this brings up another question. Question is, well, what if you don't have something in your life? What if you feel like you've lost your purpose, you've lost your passions, you've lost the things that you love, you've lost everything because of the toxic relationship that you've been in? Well, now you're not sure what you're going no contact for. It seems like all you can go no contact for is because of them. It's not because you're protecting anything. It's all because of them. If this is you, I want to speak to you right now in this video, in this message. You have not lost who you are. You know who you are. You've just become afraid. And we're going to talk about that. My name is Kevin, and this is The Royal We. In this message, we're going to break you of this fear. But if you need one-on-one support, I want to let you know that I'm here to support you. Down in the description box, you'll find access for one-on-one appointments with me. I take video calls as well as standard telephone calls, Zoom, FaceTime, WhatsApp. It's all available for you. If you are in a relationship or you're struggling to go no contact right now, and you have not yet found that it's easy to go no contact because you're not on your path, you're focused on them, schedule some one-on-one time right now. I'm waiting for your call. Also, I do have a coaching program. My coaching program is live and in person each and every day. I don't just give you reading materials and videos to watch on your own time. I invest with you daily in a live community. I am there to offer you support. Every Tuesday night is also fellowship, where we open up the Bible and we see what God's word has to say about living in a very narcissistic world. And by the way, it's been this way ever since Cain killed his brother Abel, since day one. So if you're ready to look at the Bible in a new light, forget about the fluff puff message of trying to love and forgive everybody and, be friendly and kind and don't give up on people who are abusive and toxic. No, nonsense. That's not what the Bible has to say. I assure you, there's plenty of warnings. And so if you're interested in seeing what the Bible has to say about warning you about other people, toxic people, narcissistic people, get registered. I'd love to see you in class. In addition to that, Backstage Pass is every Thursday night. This is where I share with you all the inside information about being a coach. I talk about what it takes mentally, emotionally, physically, even technologically. So for those of you who have a desire to be a coach, join that program where I push you and I challenge you to be creative and to express the things that are stored in your heart. All right, now, let's get into this message. Before I do, I have a special announcement. I'm going to make you wait to the end of this video for the announcement. But if you would like to grab yourself a drink, I have a stout here in a wine glass because it's a heavy stout and I only need about that much, right? I hardly drink, but this is a special occasion that I'm going to share with you at the end of this video. And so grab a drink and we will make a toast at the end of this video. All right. As I said before, the struggle with going no contact is because you are trying to separate from them rather than trying to protect yourself, your peace, and your purpose in this life. The question is, what if you don't know what your peace and your purpose and your goals or any of that stuff is? Well, it comes down to fear, because you do know. You do know what your purpose is. You do know what your goals are. You do know what you enjoy. But fear has crept in to your life. How? Well, narcissistic abuse, for one. Your toxic family or your toxic narcissistic ex who has punished you for 10, 20, 15 years, maybe all of your life, punished you for the things that you enjoy. Through criticisms, through demeaning, devaluing comments, you started to bury these things about you. Your purpose, your likes, your dislikes, the things that bring you peace, the things that bring you joy. You've suppressed them out of fear of the criticism. You've allowed the criticism to overpower you. You've allowed fear to creep in. Right? The solution to this is to get ready to face your fears. Get ready to face your fears. How many of you have heard this concept, face your fears? Now, too many people think that this means, oh, go back and face narcissistic people. Oftentimes, these relationships with narcissists, toxic family members, these things become a distraction for you because you're avoiding what you're really afraid of. I'm going to say this again. Somebody needs to hear it. A lot of you are engaging in toxic relationships because you're distracting yourself from what you're really afraid of. You're really afraid of the life that you could be living. You're really afraid of your ambitions. You're really afraid of your purpose. You're really afraid of your calling. Why? Because of the criticism that you once experienced. So I challenge you to face these fears. I'm here to help you face these fears. Matter of fact, I have clients right now that I work with in the coaching program. Many people are afraid to be social. Why? Because they've been in difficult, toxic family dynamics, or maybe with a narcissistically abusive spouse, and they were criticized for socializing with others. How many of you have experienced this? How many of you were punished and criticized for being social? For the way you talk to others, for the way you engage with others. You were punished for that. How many of you? Okay. Now you can see why fear crept in as you suppressed who you really are. And now as a result, you're just afraid. You're afraid of that criticism. I challenge people in my coaching program to face that fear. As a matter of fact, I have a client right now. I have the whole Royal We coaching program right now on this challenge, on this task, to go out, those who are afraid of socializing, to go out, find somebody interesting, and go talk to them and ask them for some coffee. Ask them to sit and chat for the possibility and the potential to maybe meet somebody new and discover something new. Not to be a boyfriend, not to be a girlfriend, none of this stupid stuff, but just to meet somebody new and strike up a conversation. You'd be surprised at how many people are actually afraid of this. Even though that's who they really are. When I say that's who they really are, I mean, go back to when you were in high school. Go back to when you were younger. How easy was it for you to go and meet somebody and hang out? But the criticisms of narcissistic abuse made you terrified. So I'm here to help you to push that fear out of your life and to go for it. Now this becomes your focus of why you're going no contact with toxic people, because it's those people that threaten your ability to socialize, to engage, and to have fun. You see how that works? There's one more thing I want to bring to your attention, and that is what you voluntarily sacrificed because modern Western world, church, stupid whatever ideas out there have led you to this place of believing that you have to sacrifice in your life, especially for a marriage or for a family or for a tribe. This is the whole tribe versus self. What are you? Self above tribe, tribe above self, all this stupid nonsense. Listen, there is no reason ever for you to have to sacrifice. That's not what a healthy relationship is built off of. A healthy relationship is not two people sacrificing. A healthy relationship is one where you don't have to sacrifice because you're together. You get each other. The relationships that you need aren't going to be built off of sacrifice. That's a stupid, backwards idea. The family that you belong in is not going to require your sacrifice. The family you belong in, the relationships you belong in, are going to require all of you to the full extent of you and what you have to offer. Not a sacrificed version of you. Oh, you can't be this. You can't dress like that. You can't engage like this because you have to fit in with us. That's stupid. Yet, Western world churchianity, all kinds of other things, have led you to believe that sacrifice is what it takes to be in a healthy relationship. This is what happens in a backward society when you start to buy into this idea that opposites attract. It's no wonder you feel like you're forced to sacrifice. If you believe that opposites attract, well, sacrificing has to be a part of that relationship. Look, what's equally yoked? I've said this many times. Equally yoked in any relationship is two oxen working side by side to carry a load in life. That should be your marriage. That should be your intimate relationships. You should be as two oxen. Do two oxen have to sacrifice? No. They're the same creature. Now you get an oxen and a duck. Well, now it's nothing but sacrifice. The duck has to sacrifice what it wants to do. The oxen has to sacrifice what it wants to do. And the two go absolutely nowhere. They hate life. They hate each other. They're miserable. This probably describes you and your marriages that you've been in, you and your family dynamics. You're miserable. Why? Because you're an oxen and your narcissistic family are a bunch of ducks. Or your spouse is a gopher. Nothing like you. So it's time to stop with this whole nonsense of sacrifice. The fear is in resurrecting what you've sacrificed. Oftentimes we believe that when we sacrifice something, we lay it to rest, we kill it. Now I'm here to tell you right now that you absolutely have the power to resurrect, bring back to life what you've killed off, what you've sacrificed. You have that power. Just because you've sacrificed pieces of yourself, your joy, your laughter, the way you engage with people, the way you talk with people, the things you want to do, your passion, your purpose in this life, anything that you've sacrificed for the sake of another, you have the power to bring that back to life. But you can't be afraid of resurrecting the dead. So many of you have to face what you've sacrificed because of a relationship and be courageous enough to raise it from the dead. And if you need help doing that, I am here to support you. That's why I said down in the description box, you'll find one-on-one phone call access with me. I'd love to be able to work with you to help you resurrect your passions from the dead, your purpose, and who you truly are. Once you have these things, then you'll know what you're going no contact for, because you're going to go no contact with anything that threatens your path, your purpose. That's what no contact is about. No contact is about you being selfish, but in a good way. It's good to be selfish, especially when it comes to your love, your peace, who you are, the things you enjoy doing. You selfishly can protect those against your toxic family members, your narcissistic ex. Be selfish. It's the only thing that will cause them to eventually go away. Your selfishness in a good way. Now, I'd like to have a toast with y'all, for those of you who are still here with me, right? Grab your drink. Hopefully you have one. What is the special occasion? Well, folks, it's my birthday. And I've never done anything like this before. I've never announced it on my YouTube channel, but there it is, May 23rd. By the time some of you watch this, it's going to be May 23rd. and that is my birthday. How old am I? You're not supposed to ask. Shame on you. Cheers, right? That's a good stout. So for my birthday, I wanted to just have a day of celebrating with you and thank all of you for being a part of my healing journey, being a part of the Royal We, and also what I've done, because some of you don't need coaching calls. Perhaps some of you just enjoy watching these videos. And so what I've done for this video only is I've actually made a link for a gifting. If any of you have ever been touched or healed or helped by any of my messages and you want to give a gift for my birthday and celebration of that, you're more than welcome to. It's only going to be on this video. It's an Amazon gift link. I'll put it down there for you. I have things ranging from ridiculously expensive stuff to non-expensive stuff, but it doesn't matter. It's just something I've always thought about doing, is putting a gift link on there. So now I have a reason for. So happy birthday. And there's nowhere else I would rather spend my birthday than right here with many of you. And so cheers, right? I'll be back with more videos for you right here on the Royal We. Now, if you're brand new to this channel, that's a good stout, by the way. I do like a good stout beer. Those of you who like stouts, it's good. I like stouts. The thicker, the better, right? And it goes good with my cigar. All right. I'll be back with more videos for you right here on the Royal We. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you don't miss any future Royal We content. Also, be sure to check out one of these videos recommended by the YouTube algorithm. I believe it's going to help you out. And I'll be back with more videos right here. Bye, everybody.